Hi guys, this is your I Am Sailor Mom, ETO Karen. And I've noticed some of you are still watching my old videos on how to become an ETO. That's why I decided to make an updated one. So, paano nga ba tayo makakasampa or makakaakto as an ETO sa isang barko? Well, regardless if it is cargo or cruise, kadalasan na hinihinging requirement ng isang company para pasampahin kanila or paaktuhin kanila as an ETO is you have to have an ETO COC. So sa atin sa Pilipinas, ang nag-i-issue nitong COC na ito, ETO COC is si Marina. So alamin natin kay Marina ano ba yung list ng requirements niya for us to be given this ETO COC. Ayan, so from my Marina mismo account, tinignan ko tong mga requirements na to para sa issuance ng ETO COC. Chinek ko lang talaga siya para ma-share sa inyo. Actually, last June pa to pero sorry naman kasi ngayon lang ako nakapag-gawa ng video tungkol dito. Kahit na binabala ko na siya last June pa. So, ayun, ito yung mga requirements. Ito yung listahan ng mga kailangan mong i-upload dun sa Marina mismo account mo para issuean ka nila or aprubahan nila na issuean ka ng ETO COC. Isa-isahin natin yan. So first in the list is you have to have a valid COP ng mga required trainings such as BT or basic training, SCRB or survival craft and rescue boat, AFF or advanced firefighting, and MEFA or medical first aid. So, unang-unang step dyan is kunin nyo itong mga trainings na to sa mga Marine Accredited Training Centers. Marami po sila dyan. Isa na dyan yung Far East. Hi Far East. Hi Sir Om. Baka naman. So, ayun. Marami sila nag-offer ng mga ganyang trainings. Magte-take kayo nyan. Tapos, ipapa-COP nyo kay Marina. Nakalagay dyan, no need to upload kasi mag-appear naman na yun sa system nila. Next on the list is Certificate of Sea Service of not less than 8 months of structured training on board as an ETO cadet or not less than 32 months in engine department as master electrician or any relevant capacity. So, isa lang pong ibig sabihin nito. Kailangan meron kayong sea experience or nakasampa na kayo sa barko, either naging kadete kayo as electrician or trabaho kayo as electrician on board. So, kung wala pa po kayong sea experience, hindi pa po kayo pwedeng ma-issuehan ng ETO COC kasi part po ito ng requirement ni Marina para sa issuance ng ETO COC. So, apart from trainings and sea service na kailangan nating i-comply as a requirement, kailangan din natin patunayan na fit tayo para magtrabaho. So, paano ba natin patutunayan yun? Kailangan meron tayong valid medical certificate in PEME format or Pre-Employment Medical Examination format in a DOH accredited clinic. So, medyo madali lang po i-comply ito kasi marami naman itong mga clinics ang nag-offer nito. So, next in the list is 2x2 colored photo in proper uniform. Self-explanatory na po yan and madali naman yan i-provide kasi alam na ng mga nag-offer yan ng ganyang services. Another one on the list of requirements is the evidence of passing the approved practical assessment for ETO. So, kailangan maipasa nyo po itong practical assessment na to. And itong practical assessment po na ito is may bayad. So, marami din pong mga training centers na nag-offer nitong assessment na to. Kailangan lang po talaga meron kayong budget para dun sa pagbayad ng assessment and kailangan maipasa nyo po talaga yung practical assessment. Siyempre, hindi mawawala sa requirement yung Seaman's Book. Yung first page at saka yung mga pages nyo with entries, lahat yan i-scan nyo and i-upload nyo dito sa Marina mismo account. And lastly, part of the requirement is for you to have a completed and approved ETO training course. So, among dito sa mga requirements na to, ito yung medyo mabigat kasi may kamahalan po itong course. Kaya, kailangan talaga medyo may budget kayo if you really want to pursue na maging ETO sa barko. So, there you have it guys. Yun po yung mga requirements ni Marina para issuean tayo ng ETO COC. And pag meron na tayong ETO COC, tsaka tayo pwede mag-apply as an ETO on board the vessel. Hope this one helps and thank you for watching.